们是进来了他就给，还是他走的时候给？
我有这么些
那 Candy 啊 ，Candy 是我不说我的，然后说他拿 Candy。
但是怎么有他群里面问的？
他说 Candy 了，因为他拿他走。
真的给。你拿你这个大的，然后就讲那个。
你可以拿出来呀。
人家万一是真的是你拿走的，
我没有做错什么。
没有你没有，不是。
把我吓死了。
像这个，
呀，你上面写的 gift。
I was wondering if Candy gives or Candy gives gifts.
Okay.
For our home.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
It's just the act.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you want it
pretend
back
to be a gift.
afterwards? Do you want the bag back afterwards?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll get it back afterwards.
Okay.
我觉得他这来之前，我正在打开放在那里，不是他看的。
什么你就打。
对啊，因为所有的英文全都打开了放好了。好想吃一口，我也要吃。
You want candy?
I'm okay, thank you. Very lucky candidate.
Okay, we are ready.
Yeah, whenever she's waiting for you outside, you can go and get her whenever you're ready.
So, Echo, can you
Yeah, just here.
Hello, it's Steve Smith. My name is Samantha. As the owner of the Nemo Company, here's our board of directors.
Yana, head of marketing department.
And I'm Hannah, the head of human resources department.
Echo, head of service department.
So firstly, I would say thank you for your joining our interview and interested in our position in our company. Here's Candy, they're free, just enjoy.
Yeah.
As you know, our Mimo company is to produce makeup and any beauty product. And the position you applied for is product marketing assistant. So this job will work in the marketing department, and you need to support your manager, Yana. So in all the perspective of the marketing, the brand, and carry out the marketing strategy. Because we had a look your CV, so from now we are going to ask you a question, and we will take notes during the interview. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the question section.
So I'll move first. Can you briefly introduce yourself, like name, hobbies, and why you're interested in the position?
Yeah, so my name's Alex. I finished my degree about a year ago, and then since then I've been working at BMW on a marketing internship. My hobbies are playing badminton, and I also enjoy cooking. And I'm interested in this position because I think I'm passionate about career in marketing. I think that's become quite clear to me over the last year, and I think I possess like the skills and strengths to do it well. And I'm also quite passionate about the beauty industry, so I think kind of combining both those things together would just be a really good fit for me.
Okay. Describe the time when you organized the Christmas party for the society.
So I did it 3 years in a row. So by the end I was sort of quite experienced. But there's about like 105 people in total that I was organising it for. And in the beginning when they asked me to do it, they wanted to do like a dinner. And I was just like, I don't really know how that's going to work with so many people. And also it's quite difficult when, even though there's that many members of the society, you don't necessarily know how many people are going to show up. So in the end, what I ended up doing was like a ticketed event. So we sold tickets and we got like a bar in Manchester, which hosted about, I think it had a capacity of 95. So but I was pretty sure that not every single person would go. So we kind of hired that out, and then we did a deal with them on like drinks and stuff, and then we sold tickets to anyone who wanted to go, so that we knew numbers and stuff beforehand. And then with your ticket, you got like a free drink in there and stuff like that, and it worked really well. And I ended up just doing that the following 2 years because everyone said it worked so much better, and like sort of trying to coordinate like meals and stuff with that many people, and more people actually showed up, because I think it's more of like a thing where you can just pop in, like say hello, like have a drink, rather than sort of committing to like a massive sit-down meal or something. So yeah.
Okay. So what was actually your task during the project?
Well, I was actually responsible for doing everything. So I had like a couple of people working with me, but I basically did agree to sort of coordinate everything. So I had a couple of like just my friends who I asked to sort of like ring around venues and get quotes and stuff like that. But I was definitely in charge of sort of directing it and like deciding what we would do, and negotiating for like the drinks prices and things like that, and kind of promoting it as well within the society, so making sure that people knew about it and things like that. And I used lots of social media, things like that to do that. So.
And talk me through exactly what contribution you made to the overall project.
So basically I'd say my overall contribution was that I organised the event, I promoted it within the society, I negotiated prices and stuff with the venue, and then on the night I was obviously sort of in charge of just making sure everything went smoothly. So I was present, but I was also sort of like welcoming everyone, like making sure that the venue was sort of like happy and nothing got out of hand or anything like that. So.
Okay, and how do you manage? Sorry.
Okay.
And my question is, how successful your project? Like, what kind of achievement you made?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I just got so distracted.
How's your result?
The result, yeah, I think it went really well. Like, I think, as I said, like I did get really good feedback, and a lot more people were sort of present and showed up. I just think it sort of worked better, and that's why I did repeat it the following 2 years, and then it was a lot easier the next 2 years because I'd already sort of knew the venue, and they did us another deal, and it all just ran really smoothly. So yeah, I was really pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, good.
And how do you manage your time, prioritize tasks?
I think when like prioritising tasks and things like that, I often consider like how important the task is, when the deadline is, and then if there's anything that I can delegate to other people. So for example, when I was just talking about organising that, I had a couple of friends who offered to like help if they could, and so I thought, what can I delegate? Well, I can delegate the research aspect. Like I don't necessarily need to be the person ringing around every venue, so I can be doing something else while they're doing that, and then I can obviously go along and like negotiate once I've got a bit more information. So I think taking on like too much of yourself or over-promising is never really going to get the best result in the end. I think you have to be aware that there's often time limitations and things like that, but there's always another way. And like if you have got other people, like other teammates and stuff that you can kind of call on for help, and then you help them in return, then that's often a way that you can kind of get everything off your desk that you need to, like without kind of missing deadlines and stuff.
Okay. My next question is, when you work in our Mimo company, there's one customer came in and start to complain the quality of the product, as she is a famous blogger, and she want to write some negative article to destroy our reputation. So, how would you deal with situation?
Okay, so can I just clarify? So the situation is somebody's writing a negative review?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you have to be aware. Did you say it was a blogger?
Yeah,
blogger.
blogger.
Okay, blogger. Okay, I think the thing is with bloggers is that there's always going to be some people that write negative things. There's always going to be, not everybody's going to consistently like the product. I think the way that I would counteract that would be to maybe send the product to 10, 20, 30 more bloggers. Some of them will like it, some of them will be on side, and I don't think one bad review ruins a product. I think if that's the only review people see, maybe it will, but if they see 6 or 7 people kind of speaking really highly of the product, and then one person doesn't like it, well fine, it's not going to suit everybody, and I think people might be a bit suspicious if they thought that it was. I think if you believe in your product, then kind of getting it out there to more people to just kind of try and give an honest opinion of will kind of maybe counteract that in the same kind of way without giving too much emphasis on sort of one bad review.
So, what solution will you use? Like use some.
So yeah, I think I would send the product. I would probably kind of get a list of like the top beauty bloggers or bloggers like on YouTube, like look at their subscription, like count how many people are watching their videos, and I would probably just get 50 of the products and just send them out with like a little note, just something for you to try. Not pushing them to say anything about it. I think not as a paid advertorial, because I think if that's what you're doing, then it's going to counteract the kind of more genuine negative review. I think you would just hope that at least one or two or whatever of them kind of tried the products and genuinely liked it and would write about it. So I think that would be my strategy.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So now I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Like, being a product marketing assistant, you are required to have the ability to deal with a big set of data.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what tools will you use to analyze the big set of data?
Well, I'm quite good in Excel. I'm quite proficient in Excel. I have also got some experience of using SPSS, which is another data analysis tool. But I'm also quite keen to learn new software and stuff. So I think I catch on quite quickly. I'm quite comfortable with data and stuff like that. I do quite a lot at BMW, and I have got a maths A level, so it's not something that particularly scares me. So I think I'll be quite keen to sort of learn new techniques and learn how to use new software if that was something that you wanted me to do. But yeah.
Great. And what did you do in your last job to contribute towards a teamwork environment? And be specific, and what are the results of your teamwork?
Well, we did a lot. I think in marketing, a lot of the projects are team based. I think even if you're maybe doing some work individually, you can't create a marketing campaign or anything as an individual. Everybody is contributing, and I think that's something that I really sort of learn, is that even when you think you're doing something by yourself, actually you're contributing to a much larger thing. And the importance of having rapport and getting feedback on what you're doing, and also giving feedback, and being in an environment where you don't take any sort of criticism in the wrong way, I think is really important in a job like this, because you want to be able to be open and everyone can help progress ideas, and if somebody doesn't necessarily like one thing that you've done, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can just help you grow into something better. And I think just sort of being respectful and having open communications with your teammates, and learning how to communicate what you're saying in a way that it doesn't kind of rub people up the wrong way or sound confrontational, and just ends up with the best possible outcome is a really good thing to be able to do, and I think that's something that I've definitely worked on.
Right. Last question. What are the characteristics that you consider a good product marketing assistant would have?
Well, I think
personality, skills.
Okay. Well, I think personality-wise, probably need to be quite extroverted, because you need to be able to kind of talk to other people and work well in a team. Be able to sort of have some kind of initiative and assertiveness when it's necessary, because I think it's important to sort of be able to voice your opinions in situations like this, as I was just saying. And then I think in terms of skills, obviously communication is key, creativity is important, and just being able to work part of a team and work towards a common goal, I guess, with other people.
Yeah, okay. Now, thank you for answering our questions.
Okay.
Now, do you have any questions for us?
I have a question. What is your favourite thing about working for Mimo?
Well, as you know, I'm working in the human resources department, and I'm quite enjoying this position because I need to do the interview and see more candidates and see their brilliant intelligence and to choose the right person to do our job. And it's quite enjoyable.
Okay.
Also try to create friendly environment, also have common rooms, some benefits for workers.
That's nice. Okay. Thank you. That's my only question.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. And it's the end of our interview. You're supposed to receive your results in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, and here is a gift for you.
Beautiful for you.
It's a company produced product, and hope you enjoy it. And also hope you enjoy our interview today.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. It's very
Bye.
nice. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.